Harry here's this is Lord Potato, and this is what if Naruto was a reincarnation of Hollow Ichigo, also known as White Ichigo, but that does not matter. What's it called? Oh, sorry, that's kind of just stretching. So, so this is part 6, and this will probably be the end of this what if I can get through it. But yeah, I really want to just finish this one and go finish like the other ones that I didn't actually finish. Like, what if Naruto was the reincarnation Gaster? What if, I think I haven't finished like other ones. Oh yeah, and also what if Naruto was the reincarnation of Zoro, Inosuke, and also it's called Bakugo. I still gotta finish that one. But yeah, now, not the point. So, we go into, well, where Naruto actually, well, okay, I'm not really gonna do a recap on part 5 because I was somewhat, I don't want to do it. So yeah, I'm too lazy for right now to do that. So, we go into, well, back into the Sand Village. Since Naruto is not a part of the Leaf Village because he fucked up the Leaf Village in killing Hiruzen and also Orochimaru. Yes, I think I remember putting that Naruto did kill Orochimaru also. So yeah, since he killed those people, well, the Akatsu's, I really haven't mentioned about the Akatsu's, but the Akatsu's are still after the Bijus. They are still going after the 9 Bijus. Now, this is where they are actually gonna go attack the Sand Village. Why? Because they heard about there's being 3 Bijus. First Biju, the 1 Tails. Second Biju, the 3 Tails, Inkai. And third Biju, the 9 Tails, Naruto Uzumaki. So, this is where the Akatsu's are actually gonna do a full evasion to try to capture those 3. Because there's 3 Jinchurikis and there's about 12 of them, I don't remember. God, I can't remember. God, was there 12 or was there 9? God, I'm thinking 9 for some reason, but definitely 12. But yeah, Deidara, Sasori, Itachi, Kisame, Kakuzu, and Hidan are actually going. Not a full evasion, but 6 of them are actually gonna go to capture the Biju. Now, we go towards Naruto, Inkai, and also Gaara. So they are outside the village, kind of just looking around until they kind of sense a force to attack. So this is where Deidara does send a bird. They managed to get there because yeah. Of course, sends a bird and goes Kai. Of course, the bird doesn't affect what's called Naruto, Inkai, or Gaara because Gaara uses his sand. Inkai uses water to try to blast it away. And Naruto, he just slapped that shit away because it's too weak for him. Now, of course, he says, what the? Of course, this is where the 6 Akatsu members jump down. And of course, are fighting. Oh, well, one is actually flying. That's Deidara. And of course, Naruto says, who the fuck are you, people? This is where Itachi says, your Jinchurikis need to come with us. And Naruto says, no thanks. Naruto puts on his mask and then die! Pulls out the sword, and of course this is where Kisame just uses a sword to try to slash at Naruto. Naruto blocks it with his own sword and say, what's it called? So Naruto, when he clashes his blade with Kisame's blade, he says, Getsuka Tensho! Blasts Kisame straight to hell. Basically killing Kisame in that one shot. Because Naruto's already in hollow form. Yes, he did put on his hollow mask really fast. This is where the Akatsu's are shocked because Kisame was supposed to be one of the strongest Akatsu members because he is called the tailless Jinchuriki. Now, they are just shocked that, well, the 9 Tails just fucked them up with some strange power. This is where Naruto says, do you think that power is actually going to affect me? You weaklings are nothing but die! This is where Gaara is already using sand to crush Sasori. Because Sasori was too shocked and did not notice the sand around him. And Gaara says, Sand Coffin! Crushing, Sasori in what's called, crushing his body. Done. Now, this is where Inkai is right now fighting against what's called, not Hidan or Kakuzu, because he didn't actually attack them. But this is where he's actually going against, Deidara. He uses a water style. water stream. What's it called? Water stream. Wait, yeah, water style. Water jet stream. And of course, this is where Deidara was too distracted with the fact that Kisame is dead and gets blasted by water out of his bird and fell down. Sorry, brother. Well, Murphy. So yeah, with that happening, Deidara is like, fucking shit. This is where Itachi says Tsukiyomi at Naruto. Naruto is barely affected. Which, look here, what happened in the Tsukiyomi was really when Naruto was actually in the Tsukiyomi because he kind of got affected by it. But when Itachi was saying, I'm sorry, Naruto-kun, but you're gonna have to come with us and I'm about to stab you. This is where Hollow Ichigo appears and says, who the fuck do you think you are, you little shit? Grabs Itachi from the face and throws him out of the Tsukiyomi. Making Itachi crash into the Tsukiyomi wall and just breaking it. This is where Itachi goes, my eyes, So yeah, Hollow Ichigo saves Naruto. Now Naruto says, that's what you get, Ichigo, but you can't defeat me like that. Itachi says, shit, Amaterasu. This is where Naruto, he gets hit by the Amaterasu, but doesn't care. He rushes at Itachi and slices his sword at Itachi's waist and actually cutting him fully. Because Itachi was not expecting Naruto to just tank the Amaterasu. Now, Naruto's regeneration is actually pretty much faster than the Susanoo can burn it. So Naruto's actually getting burnt by Susanoo, but not Susanoo. The Amaterasu, but his regeneration is still stronger. The Naruto's and Hollow Ichigo's regenerations is basically keeping Naruto sort of like immortal. He can't die by the Amaterasu. I don't know why I say Susanoo. But Itachi was too shocked to even use the Susanoo since his Tsukiyomi take a lot of chakra at the fact that, well, Hollow Ichigo fucking threw Itachi into the wall of the Tsukiyomi, breaking it and fucking up the, Tsukiyomi. So yeah, his eyes hurt it, so he couldn't do Susanoo. The only last attack he could have used is Amaterasu, but Naruto, who's just tanking that shit. And of course, where Kakuzu and Hidan are the last. Now, Hidan rushes at Gaara. Gaara just dodges, easily just dodging Kakuzu's, well, not Kakuzu's, Hidan's attacks using the sand, blocking the, Siphon Eye. This is where Naruto says, hey, Gaara, you take on that weird mask guy, I'll take on this guy. This is where Hidan says, you can't take me on. Naruto cuts his head off, and then cuts his arms off, and then legs, and mostly everything. Basically turning Hidan into basically a fucking cube. Tiny cubes. Just cutting him into tiny cubes. Now, Hidan cannot really regenerate that fast. Well, he can't really regenerate. He's immortal, but he can't really regenerate that much. So yeah. He needs strings to kind of put him back together since Kakuzu was the one to do that. But yeah, cutting him up with just, yeah. So of course, since Naruto got Hidan's head, he just threw it into, well, he didn't even know where to fucking throw it, Hidan's head, until he just thought of it. I know what to do. Awaken Muno, he makes his portal and just throws Hidan's head in there and closes it. This is where Kakuzu starts trying to attack what's called Gaara. And this is where Inkai is using water jet to keep heading Deidara down to the ground so Deidara cannot fly. This is where Deidara says, Kai! And this is where Naruto says, Genjuda! Tensho! Blasts away the Kai bomb and kind of hitting the explosion attack with also the Genjuda attack into Deidara, blowing him up sky high. Basically, Deidara's done for. Now, this is where they go against Kakuzu. Now, Kakuzu's over here just saying, damn it, I lost everyone. How? This is bullshit. This is where Naruto stabs him in the heart, and of course he says, damn, you little... This is where Hollow Ichigo says, interesting, he's not dead. He must be like the other guy, but maybe we should stab him in the heart multiple times. And of course, this is where Kakuzu jumps back and says, That can't kill me. I'm immortal. Gets stabbed in the heart hand by Naruto. Ugh. Shit, I lost 2 hearts. This is bad. This is where Naruto says, keep hitting him in the damn heart. Probably he would die after an incident or something. He's like, damn it, they found out my weakness. Inkai shoots a, well, water style, water spear attack. So what Inkai does is he got these water canisters in him that he kind of sends out water into the air and creates a, well, water spears in the mid-air and kind of just throws them at what's called Kakuzu. Kakuzu gets hit in the heart again, loses another heart, and now he only has 2, and he's like, shit, I gotta leave. That's where Gaara says, sand spikes, hits him in the heart of the back, and of course loses another heart. He says, shit, this is bad, I gotta leave. Of course, this is where Inkai went into his 3-toes cloak and says, Biju Dama. Blowing up Kakuzu fully. It was a small kind of Biju Dama. It was only a small, but that small one was aimed towards his heart, blowing up his last heart and killing him. So Naruto, Inkai, and Gaara are basically fine. Those Akatsuki members are dead. Now, well, we go on to, what's it called? The remaining Akatsuki members. The remainers of the Akatsuki members. I think I also killed Kabuto. I can't remember. It's been about a while since I did this what if. So yeah. So the last remaining members of the Akatsuki members are Pain, Konan, Obito, and, well, Black and White Zetsu. This is where Black and White Zetsu reports back to them saying that the Jinchurikis managed to kill all 6 Akatsuki members. This is where Pain says, damn it, I'm gonna have to go there and do it myself. So Pain, like, kinda, what's it called, gets there with his 6 packs of Pain. And of course, this is where Conan is somewhat flying next to Pain. Well, not next to Pain. Basically made a sand temple with the papers. And Nagato should be there. Because there's only a amount of range for kind of Nagato and his Pain members to actually be kind of separate. So that's why they kind of made a sand temple. Well, somewhat of a sand temple hill. So yeah. Now, of course, this is where the, what's called, Diva Path Pain says, when he gets to the sand village, says, almighty push. Pushes everything away. So yeah. Now, back to Naruto. After them killing the Akatsuki members before that, because it was about a 2-week time skip. I should have mentioned that, but I'm an idiot. Now, this is where Naruto and the others just decide to go back inside and train. But then we do a 2-week time skip, and yeah, this is where Pain is kind of using almighty push. Now, of course, if I can remember right, I think Naruto killed Jiraiya. And so Jiraiya never was. I actually can't fucking remember. Yeah. Doing a what if that I haven't actually done in such a long time. It's probably not the smartest idea to do. Whatever. So yeah, of course, since that happens, Pain is using has what's called Pain clones to try to attack Eri like Sandage or whatever to find the Jinchurikis. So Inkai fights against what's called the not the Jinchuriki, the Path of Pain of Hell, the one that can summon the Hell statue and all that. He managed to shoot multiple water bullets, thin water bullets at the what's called Path of Pain and actually, well, kind of kill it, destroy it. That's where Naruto, he's going to go fight one of the Paths of Pains, and that is one of them kind of just running away. That's basically the healing path. So basically, Naruto doesn't go after someone the healing path. No, he goes after the human pain and the Ashura pain. And of course, easily destroys him by using Genshin's potential and both of them, and actually destroying them. Because one of them tries to absorb the attack. Wait, what's it? I fucking can't remember. God, never mind. But yes, one of them tries to absorb it, and they get both blown up because the Genshin potential is not made out of chakra, so get fucked. It's basically a sort of Soul Reaper attack. So yeah. Well, something that Hollow Ichigo teaches what's called Oh, Ichigo. So yeah, but you know the point. Now Naruto, he is well, just kept with Ka, fighting against the pains until Gar goes against the Deva Path. The Deva Path. Now, of course, the Deva Path is saying almighty push to what's called Gara, and Gara uses a sand, would try to, and then gets pushed back. This is where Inkai tries to use water bullets to try to attack Deva Path. The Deva Path uses almighty push again, and of course pushes Inkai. This is where Naruto stands. And Naruto, what he does is, well, kind of, what's called, go into the, what's called, well, Vassalord and rushes towards Pain. Now, Pain just, the Deva Path Pain says, almighty push. Naruto isn't pushed back. He's running towards the Deva Path. And this is where he says, shit, universal pull, and tries to pull Naruto. Doesn't work on Naruto. Naruto is basically putting his legs to the ground and kind of just making sure that he doesn't be able to be pushed back or be pulled back or pulled in. Now Naruto says, Zero! Yeah, the Deva Path is gone. Every path of pain is gone. Now Naruto, he says, hey Kurama, can you sense the chakra for the actual real body? And this is where, of course, that's where Kurama says, yeah, they're over there at like some sand temple thing. And of course, Gaara and Inkai says, did we defeat them? Naruto says, no, not really, not yet. Zero. This is where, of course, Nagato says, damn it, I'm gonna have to do it myself. And Conan says, no. And this is where, what's called? Obito says, too bad, I'm gonna have to take your Rinnegan. Because he came out of nowhere. And of course, it were, what's called? Black and White Sister also came. And were a battle fight against Nagato until they hear a giant, they hear something. And of course, Obito uses Kamui and also Black and White Sisters already in Tanchu, so they can't really get hurt on. And of course, Pain says, almighty. Yeah, basically Conan and Nagato are gone, even the Renegons are gone. And this is where Obito is shocked the attack will happen. Naruto jumps towards where he kind of just blow up the place and sees Obito and what's called Black and White Zetsu. Naruto rushes at Black and White Zetsu and grabs him and throws him into Waikamundo. And tells a bunch of hollows to just hunt this guy down, whatever, kill him, whatever. He doesn't care. Now Naruto says, and of course Obito is pissed. He's like, you bastard! You got rid of my Rinnegan! Tries to punch Naruto. Naruto turns around so fast, dodges it. Obito uses Kamui and teleports right behind Naruto and tries to kick at Naruto. Doesn't do jack shit to Naruto because Naruto is made out of the hollow material of the mask and all that. And Naruto just grabs Obito's leg and Obito cannot use Kamui. And Naruto just cuts his head off clean off. So yeah. Now since the 6 Paths of Pain and also the Akatsuki are gone, Naruto says, that's interesting. Well, not interesting. We do about a 2-day time skip, and of course, Naruto, Inkai, and everyone is rebuilding back to Sand Village, and yeah. Now, we go back to the Leaf Village, and I can't remember if I did, if I killed off some people. Now, actually, no. Whatever I said in the beginning of if I didn't kill the Leaf Village or blew it up or whatever, I'm gonna say that Naruto did blow up the Leaf Village using Settle. I can't remember exactly what I did on it because, God, it's been a fucking couple of months. I'm an idiot. I can't actually remember things like that. Even when I rewatched Part 5, I don't think I even did a recap on that for Part 4 or any of the others. So, yeah. Since the Akatsuki are gone, and Naruto's, supposedly the strongest being, Naruto does not become the Kazekage and refuses to become the next Kazekage. Of course, where Tamari wants to marry Naruto, and Shin and also Kyoki wants to marry Naruto. Naruto refuses, but then Gaara kind of just did a fast decision and made Naruto force him to do it. how he made Naruto to say yes. It's by when Naruto was walking around the Sand Village. This is where Koyoki, Shin, and also Tamari all confessed together. And Naruto, and of course Gaara's right next to Naruto and also Enkai. This is where Gaara like kind of blocks Naruto's mouth before saying no or anything. And of course, this is where Gaara says yes, yes, he will marry all three of you. And Naruto's like, the fuck you mean? And Gaara says, hey, we destroyed some kind of terrorist group. You don't want to become Kage, but you're gonna have kids somehow. Naruto says, yeah, I already have my brother. That doesn't count, asshole. Naruto says, I mean, it somewhat counts. Whatever. Naruto says, okay, fine. So yeah, if you want to just think of whatever happens, yeah, but not. This is where we do a time skip into the near future. Into where Naruto is 21. Now, what's it called? When Naruto's 21, of course, the Tsukiyomi thing did not happen at all, or whatever. So the Jinchurikis were never collected, so every Jinchuriki is like normal in the original canon and all that. Except for Enkai being the new 3-tailed Jinchuriki, and he is, well, I said Enkai was 12 when, no way, he was 8, then he was 12, Naruto was 16 now, this is where Enkai is actually 17, and Naruto's 21, and of course he did kind of, what's called, marry Tamari and the others, forcibly and all that, well, being annoyed. He did kind of wait until he was 21, but yeah. And Naruto, he did had it to go, well, to try to defeat what is his name? The guy that's on the moon. Easily, what he did to the guy in the moon, he basically just said settle and blast the guy straight to hell. So yeah. Since that happened, this is where I'm actually leave it off for what if Naruto was the reincarnation of Hollow Ichigo. Part 6, the end. Now, I know I didn't mention that many things, but I think, whatever. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna. So yeah, this is the end. Have a nice potato day, potato night, potato day, potato. It was not something I was planning to do, this what if, but it was something I actually wanted to finish, and yeah. But yeah, I gotta go finish others, and I do know what to do in the others, like what if Naruto was the reincarnation of Gaster, but I gotta go rewatch it to remember where I left it off. But yeah, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato seed, potato.